Howdy, hello again, it's me. I've got another review for you. You can probably tell something looks a bit different. I've been experimenting with alternative lighting, and I've got this thing over here that's illuminating this side of my face rather than the natural light coming in from the window. And as you can see, things are a little bit clearer, so you can probably see what's going on. Anyway, reviews. Again, it's going to be a bot I picked up at a car boot sale recently. The boot sales I went to at the weekend, where I picked up a few things, including some this chap who was selling some big bots at the Furnace End car boot sale. I picked up a couple of bots from him, including this fella. Now, I didn't know who this was at first. I tried my best to look up, do my research onto who it was, and I absolutely failed miserably. So I needed some help, and so I put a few notes in the last couple of videos that I did, and a new subscriber who has subscribed to me, so quick shout out to the Amazing Aitch I. Yeah, he's come back to me and posted a link to said bot on the Cybertron website and told me who he was, and it is in fact a character from the original 2007 Transformers movie who never actually made it into the film. And his name is Wreckage. Now, he is a white armoured personnel carrier, a wheeled armoured personnel carrier rather than one that has tracks, and it's based on a real vehicle called a Striker. Now, he's in this kind of rather fetching sort of winter camouflage, the white with the grey splotches, and the bot himself is 100% complete and in good condition, and he only cost me £3. Now that I know who he is, I've been able to do some proper research on him, and I've since discovered he's missing his swords, which sort of store inside his body. And as a result of which, we've got these rather unsightly holes in his alt mode, which I thought, well, they must be for something. Something must go in there, and actually it's his swords. So I haven't got those, but he's got weapons in both his alt mode. He's got this nice sort of auto cannon on the top, and in his bot mode he's got a big gun that sticks out of his belly. So it's not like he wants for weapons. So he's good as he is. Anyway, the alt mode. It's a very nice white armoured personnel carrier. Plenty of nice moulded detail all around. Paint apps is basically just the camo. He's got a tamper-graphed Decepticon symbol there, very small one. And got wheels. He does the old rolling, and yeah, as with most modern sort of vehicle formers, all the limbs are basically scrunched up underneath. So a lot of robo kibble underneath, but you don't really notice them that much, apart from a little bit showing through the wheels. But yeah, good little compact, tight, solid little vehicle mode. Now, transformation. I've just watched a couple of videos and people sort of do it different ways, but the main feature, the main gimmick of this chap is that he's got an automorph of a sort. So it depends where you want to start. Most people start on the arms, so unpeg the arms, oh, we don't want to do that yet, and pull the arms out to the side. Like so, and then obviously then you can do the legs. You flip out these panels here, which then would have allowed you access to the weapons which are stored inside his alt mode. So yeah, you open that. Then you unpeg that, and that frees up the legs, which just fold down, fold out the feet, unpeg the legs from each other. Now, kind of got him sort of mostly transformed. Now for this automorph thing. You've got his gun on the back, you push it through, and then his body all flips down, and then finally you push his back kibble up, folding the flap, and that's supposed to hold him into position. And there he is. Good, quite a, you know, good sized bot. He's got lots of detail in his bot. I quite like the white and red colour scheme with splashes of grey and some sort of gold highlights. Obviously, the overriding issue with this figure is because it's got this automorph and the fact that this back piece doesn't actually peg in, and he's got quite tight ball joints on his shoulders. When you try to move his arms, the automorph does that, which is kind of... So it would have helped if they'd have put some pegs on here so that he actually pegged into his back kibble and held him in place. He's got a gun that sticks out of his belly there, obviously, so that's why he doesn't really need a weapon, a handheld weapon in bot mode. He's got quite a nice head sculpt. It's small, but quite well formed. He's got a nice sort of H chin going on, and he's got light piping. Unfortunately, this piece of plastic at the back sort of shields a lot of the light getting into it, and his eyes are very small, so you know you only get a limited amount of light piping from him. And because of the angle of the neck plate, his head is always sort of looking down, and even though it's on a ball joint, because of this plate at the back, you can't raise his head up to straighten his head up. So he's always sort of looking down like that. But in his bot mode, he's got some good paint apps. I think I especially like the gold painted Y front, piston Y fronts on his crotch there. Again, good head sculpt, some splashes of silver and gold on it. Autobot, I mean Decepticon symbol there, and yeah. Articulation, ball jointed shoulders, double pivoted elbows. The fists do pivot a little bit. He's got 5mm holes in his fists, so you know you can fit most 5mm weapons if you had any. He's got a little bit of a waist swivel, but unfortunately, because of this thing on the back, which is sort of part of the pivoting mechanism for his automorph, it limits the amount of movement on his back. Legs, ball jointed hips, double knees. The kibble kind of gets in, this leg kibble kind of gets in the way of his legs pivoting backwards. Can force it, but it's not very clever. And he's got ball jointed feet. So he's got great articulation, and you can put him in virtually whatever pose you want. It's a pity I haven't got weapons for him. He's a nice little bot, and like I said, apparently he was supposed to star in the original Transformers movie in 2007, but because of budget and time constraints, he was chopped from the film, which is a pity, but they still bought him out in the toy line. He's appeared in fan fiction in comics and graphic novels, and even though it didn't really have much of a run, sort of, and well, he's also he's also appeared as Minicon's, his character, his namesake, has appeared in Minicon characters in the Armada and Cybertron line, as I recall, or as I've discovered. So yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to work out how this lighting works. It's Wreckage. He's quite a cool little bot. He's decent figure. I only picked him up for £3. Okay, he hasn't got his weapons, but like I said, he's got guns in his alt and his robot mode, so built-in guns, so he's good. He's all good. And yeah, all I can say, just to wrap this little review up, is the Amazing Aitch made me do it.